Hello family, welcome back to our class. Today we have language and we are going to learn how to write the uppercase letters. I believe you know all your lowercase letters like the A, B, K, D, E. Now, these letters here are the lowercase letters. They are written mostly using the curves, but today we are leaving the lowercase letters and moving on to the uppercase letters. This is because we are done writing the lowercase letters. We can confidently write them without assistance, or we write it independently. So today we are going to learn the easy peasy ones, which is the uppercase letters. Okay, let me clean these. Now, uppercase letters are very important. It helps us to identify both the uppercase and the lowercase together. We are able to pair them together, and also as we progress, we are going to use them in our writings. For instance, when we want to write our names, we begin with an uppercase letter and then we follow through with lowercase letters. So this is very important. And then, because uppercase letters are not too difficult to do, we keep them away and then we do the lowercase letters. When we are done, then we move on to the uppercase letters. And when we are writing the uppercase letters, we are not using the sounds to write them. We are going to use the letter names to write the uppercase letters. So for instance, if I want to write in the uppercase letter, I'm not going to say I'll just say A. This is the letter name, A. And this is the letter sound, A. Okay, so because we are going to move on to the uppercase letters, we are going to use our letter names to write them. And they are usually strokes. Just a few of them have the curves. So let's move on to the board and begin writing them. Now, I have made some lines here to help us in our writing. All the uppercase letters begin from the very first line. I have used color differentiation to help us with the line so that we can easily identify and then know where to start from. So for instance, I want to write A. I'm going to start from the very first line to the second blue line. All the letters use 3 of the lines. The uppercase letters use 3 of the lines. So if I want to write A, it starts from the first line down to the second line, and then we hit the third line. A stroke this way, or what we say slanting line. The line is slanted to the left. Then we move and create another slanting line to the right, and then a sleeping line in the middle. That is A. Now our B, a stroke to the second blue line, or the third line, first, second, and third. Now we will curve in and another curve in down to join the stroke. Now our C is the same way, from the first line down to the third line. We have our C. Our D starts with a stroke and then a curve in. Our E starts with a stroke across a sleeping line, another one, and another one. Our F also the same way, a stroke down, across or a sleeping line, another sleeping line. Now we want to write G. Now the G begins with a curve out, a stroke up and down, and then a sleeping line there or across. Now we want to write H. A stroke down, another stroke down, and then a sleeping line. Now I is a stroke, a sleeping line beneath, and then a line across up here. Now our J. We are done with the first 3 lines. We are moving on to the next 3 lines. Starting from the red line, we write our J. A stroke down with a curl or a tail, and then a sleeping line. Now our K, a stroke down, then slant in and slant down, or flick in and flick out. Now L, a stroke and a sleeping line. Now M is a stroke down, slant to the right, slant to the top and down. Now N, O is a curve all round. Our P also goes down. We come all the way up with a curve in. Our Q is curl all round and a flick out. Now R is also a stroke down, curve in and a flick out, or a stroke to the right. Now S. T. W is a V. We start it again, stroke down and stroke up, and we are done. X. Y. And then a Z. Sleeping line, slant line down, and a sleeping line. Now we are done writing our uppercase letters. I hope this is easy peasy and you will try them at home and keep reinforcing them till you perfect them. Until then, bye.